Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Waterfall Farm. If you're new here, my name is Mike. And today in 2024, it is negative 2 degrees Celsius, and we have some few odd jobs to do. So we've got my cup of tea. We got a lovely frosty morning, and let's get some jobbies done. So grab your cup of tea, stay warm and cozy by the fire, and let's get a few odd jobs done. Right. We got a ration. Intensive lamb is what I'm feeding at the moment. So we have a few ram lambs that are getting rations, so that's what they're getting. That's for the rams. I'm also feeding to the rams at the same time. We need a bit of creep. For those of you who don't know what creep is a sweetened product for lambs that don't eat ration. It's something to get them started on, and it's very sweet, high in nutrients and energy. We put a small bit in the bottom. Not too much now, just a wee bit. And then, well, we'll have to get into the bag now. And as I'm feeding away, the creep will mix in with the intensive pellets. Right, so we've got our 2 bits of ration. We cover this with the birds a bit. And we don't want to be feeding the birds. Right, let's go feed them. We've got our 2 rations. And we have our rams here to feed. But we have something to do first, or the mother will kill me. Right. Yes, if you haven't guessed already, she loves her putty cats. Come on, putty cats. I eat for dry food, you have plenty. You have plenty. Let's see, this is where she's hiding the stuff for you. This is going to be incredibly difficult to do with one hand, I'm realizing, but we'll persevere. How am I going to do this? There's one. I gotta do you quickly because you'll just. Aren't you cheeky? Come on, rip open, please. Oh, success. Oh, he's clawing me. So much easier when you have 2 hands. There we go. And that's me saved from the mother. Right, now to feed you buggers. Let's get... frosty morning. Hello, chap. Right, let's get your trough straightened out. For that matter, where did your troughs even go? We try to keep them in even numbers across the 2 troughs, but still. on, I know. Of course you have. Alright, we have our ram lambs, and you'll see the one of them there, he's missing a bit of wool. He's here for that reason. Alright, we have our creep mixed ration now. Doing this one-handed is very interesting. Oh yeah. Oh, come along now. I'm pretty sure everyone in there eats, yeah. And he's got a sore foot. That's just brilliant. The two of them have sore feet. Are you finished your breakfast, huh? Did you finish up? I'd say you did, yeah. You've never been one to leave stuff behind. Oh yeah. They're happy out. I got these new feeders recently. They're brilliant. They're a brilliant job. Hold the silage. I don't remember if I've shown them before, but if I haven't, you've seen them now. The thing I like about them, instead of the circular feeders, is they keep the silage off the ground. So if there's rain or whatever, if it's muddy, it's keeping it off the ground, so there's less waste. For the most part, there's less waste. I mean, they still are pulling some of it out, but it's better than, yeah, it's better than the round feeders so far anyway. And also, there's no way they can actually get into it, unlike the round feeders. Sometimes you'll get a ewe that can just jump into the round feeder all the time, and sure, that gets old quickly. And but sure. And of course, with the bale splitter, we can put half in one and half in the other, or a little bit more and less and all that. So it is fierce handy, and they're quite well working. And if I can, I'll put where we got them in the description below or in the top comment. So I've had a lot of people interested in them because they're new around here. No one seems to have them. My neighbor has one, and that's how I know about them. But besides him, no one else seems to really know about them. So if you want one, I'll put it in the comments below, and you'll be able to look into getting them yourself. But I do recommend them. They're very good. Now, what's next? It didn't take them long to finish, but they're happy out now. So calm down with you. We have the Cheviots here. Cheviots and Swales, and there's one Hardwick. He must be hiding behind there. Now, the reason they look a bit weak at the moment is because they just finished breeding. Breeding has just ended a couple weeks ago. And during breeding, the rams will not eat anything because they're so busy with the ladies. So this is kind of their recovery now, where they're weak, they're a bit soft, they're missing wool. Because, they don't eat and then they get weak, so we're kind of bulk feeding them a little bit just to get them back up to standards, and then we'll just feed them like normal then afterwards. But yeah, he's got a sore foot. Yeah, so that's why they look a little weak now, but that's why they're here. Good morning, Art. Good morning. How are you? Did you get something to play with? Oh, good dog. What are you waiting for? Yeah, my tea is probably rock cold. Hey, good dog, good dog. So next thing I'm doing is I'm getting a fire going because it's just too cold outside. Lighting this up a match will be interesting. This thing jiggy. I'll let that get going. I'll let that get going. Right, so we're gonna bring up some ewes. Need to get these guys locked in. Hello, boys. Right, so they finished their ration off for late. What we're gonna do just quickly is lock these guys in. And of course I tied this really well. Oh, you cheeky bugger, of course you came out. Come on, get back in. Oh, I swear, if you go on the other side of that gate, please don't. Come on. Thank you. Now, we're gonna close this. And we're just gonna bring up the ewes and put them in the eye pen. Pretty cat. It's a pretty cat. Okay. I have a foot bath here. Obviously not using it today, it's way too cold. Sides are iced over. They're gonna have to come up the cattle run. Just because of the way I have the hurdle set. Alright. Delightful. Good job. Back. Go. Here. Go back away. 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 Good dog. Here. Slowly now. Good dog. Good dog. And up they go. Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? Here, come here, boy. Come here, you're a good boy. Good dog. Oh, I know you're jealous because you didn't get anything to do either. Alright, you cheeky little buggers. So these ewes came off the hill and they got in with the rams after breeding was finished, so they're not supposed to be in with the ram. We didn't breed all the ewes this year, so these girls are naughty. Right, bring them up there. Hi. They're getting dosed and put back on the hill now. Two Harbricks and two swales. Cheeky ewes, huh? Aren't you cheeky? Yeah, you're fine and healthy anyway. No fear of you. Right. Let's get these girls dosed. Alright. Move your tushies. Right, what are we giving them?
Fluke
Dose, level fluke, and you have a mineral bolus, is it? Right. Right, I'll take this. Lovely. And you take this off me.
Batman.
Alright. She was done recently, but I'm going to do her again. Put this away. Where is she feisty? Good morning.
Slippery.
Slippery and she's clean. your horn now. Right. Open thy mouth and accept my fluids. Totally not weird thing to say. You go. Go quickly to the next one before we can move. Swallow that, please. Ah, gotcha. There you go. Now, we're going to switch guns. Alright, so this is the bullets they're getting. There's a whole bunch of minerals inside. And which way did I say I put it in? Put it in this way. There we go. Now the first one's been done. So, because she broke in earlier, I'm going to catch you. This is a big bullet to swallow. So we take our time. Get it down the throat. And make sure she doesn't spit it up. Oh, please don't spit it up now. I have to check the ground in a minute, make sure she doesn't spit that up. Right, you cheeky one. Right, next. Next one is you. Same plan. If you want to lie down, that's fine. Hold it for a second, make sure it went down. Then I have the third one, which we do for you. And that's he's ready to go to the hill. Right, so they've all been dosed now and they're ready to go to the hill. And you ever reminded me that that bolus we gave them is good for 6 months. It releases a small bit to their stomachs every day and that's absorbed in. It's a bit of cobalt and other minerals they need, which they can't get in the hill naturally. So, they're all there now. We're going to get the gates all ready. Which hill are they going to? That one there. That cold, frosty place. They'll love it. Right, let's get them there. Right. Get them ready to go. Right, go. However it is you want to go. Right. Ho, ho, ho. Come on. Right, we'll close this now. Right, I'm gonna get the old quad, and the mother's gonna walk down behind them. So, that's what we'll do now. Right, let's put some of these dogs away, because there's too many out. We got too many dogs out right now. I'll put some of them away. Isn't that right, old Jack boy? Alright, so the mother's gonna take these two. I'll take him, and the rest can go on in the old dog run. It's a cold but beautiful morning. A little sneak peek at a future video coming up soon. It's a nice feed trailer I bought recently, along with something else. I'll have to wait and see what that is though. But the sheep are loving it, and it's a bit of food for the ones in the hill here, because I mean, in fairness, there's not a heap left for them, so yeah. How many sheep can you see? There's a couple hundred up on this hill, so you should be able to see a good few. Like, there's one. Yeah, there she is. So, the mother is walking down the sheep now. So, we're going to give them a few minutes and they'll be down in a minute. And that's right, we have him there, stop him going that way. And I'll be going to stop him going to that forest park there. So we have one on each side. I think I see him coming now. There she is. She'll be down in a minute with the others. There they come. Flying away. Right. Here they come. No dog is sitting there happy out. Stay there. Good dog. And if traffic comes, they'll just have to stop. That's just part of it. Come on. Good dog. Good dog. Come on, Jack. There we go. Come on, Jack. Good dog, good dog. There they go up there now. Heel up here. On up and away they go there. Go right over to that silage and start eating away. Happy out. Right. Let's get back to the house. Right, so the next thing we gotta do, I just haven't had a cup of tea and back out here now. Oh, it's a tiny bit warmer now. But the old hens, they're out of pellets and they need a bit more shavings. So we're gonna take these out from on the old dolly there and take them back to the old hen house and give them some more laying pellets. So let's slide this on its side there now. We'll put these two back, go take care of the hens. And I don't actually think I've ever shown the old hen house on video before. This will be something new for you guys as well. Behind the old house there, we built it a few years ago. That was just before I started making YouTube videos as a whole. I was still making them back then. I just wasn't really as professional about it as I try to be now. So there's a few of them now. Speak of the devil. Hello, chickens. So yeah, we built this a good few years ago now. I said a good 4 or 5 years ago we built that hen house, and yeah, I was gonna do a time lapse of your man putting the blocks up because it's a block house, but I never got around to doing it, and yeah, I never got around to filming it, and then the rest of it just got complicated, and I just didn't bother. But yeah, right, let's get these shavings in. Right, so this is the old hen house here. Well, I say old, but the hen house here. It's pretty simple, there's nothing fancy about it. 3 roosts, concrete floor, our laying boxes over here, window for ventilation in the summer and just all year round. I had to put a heat lamp in here lately because it was just getting so bloody cold, but I might have to move that further to the roost. But yeah, we're a little low on shavings at the moment. There should be several feet worth of shavings here. I'll just pull these back away from the door. Hard to do with one hand, but we will manage. There we go. Someone in there getting ready to lay. Oh, we got a couple legs there. Egg on top. Yeah, we're out of pellets, so that's why I'm here. I see we have Inspector Putty Cat here. Hello, Batman. Meow. Yeah, meow to you too. Isn't that right, Inspector Putty Cat? You just love inspecting everything. And yeah, if you're wondering, yes, he does leave the chickens alone. We had a broody hen and he went after her when he was real young, a young kitten, and she put him in his place and he's been scared shitless from him ever since. Isn't that right? Right, so we've got our... Oh, I nicked that going in. Right, let's get our shavings and feed in there now. Get them all happy out. I noticed they were running real low 2 days ago. So day before yesterday, but I think it was yesterday they kind of ran out a little bit. So ever so slightly a wee bit hungry, but I mean they weren't starving or anything. They're certainly happy for it. You gonna come out and get something to eat? No. And they happy out. We'll have to stir up that. That's always a problem under there. They always... I don't know if I have too many hens for the space or what the story is, but... Yeah, they always seem to pile up their crap there, so we'll have to give that a really good stir pretty consistently. I might have to leave these alone for a few minutes so they can get something to eat. Alright, just put our shavings in, and I think we'll just put our shavings in and move on in fairness. Alright, we'll get going on this because I don't have all day to wait for chickens, right? There we go. Well, they never seem to like this bit, but can't really do too much about it. Try to keep it out of their food. I'll be done in a minute, ladies, and you can go back to your food. Right. I don't have to do too much more because they'll be scratching at it for the rest of the day, but I just get it in it's just hard to do with one hand. Right. That's about all I'll do with that. They'll mix it up themselves. We'll just put our put that there. We'll pick up our trash. Well, yeah, that's the hen house in all its glory. Not too much to see. They kind of like the darkness, so we'll turn that out. But I don't know. I'm thinking I might have to move that further back, because you know it's the light. I mean it's warmth off of it, but I think it'd be better suited if I move the light further back. If you guys know anything about it or have chickens, you can let me know what you think. No matter what I do, there always seems to be a ton of cobwebs. You could clean that once a week. There'd still be floods of cobwebs. But that's the hen house anyway. I'll have to come back and cut those eggs when she's gone. Okay, right. So here we are. I have the hinge kind of on. I put it up on the level. We're about as close as we're gonna get, so I'm pretty happy with that. I've also put it in the level here. Oh. It's pretty close, but I can't really do anything about that because the pillar's built, and I mean, short of putting something in there to wedge that to pull it back, there's not much I could do. I mean, I could try to put something behind, but I don't really want to go at that. So it's just a sheep gate. Like, it's not a huge deal. Anything is better than what it was. I mean, you can see where the hinge is here, and the hole was here. That's the old hole for it. So as you can see, it is in forever where it's supposed to be. So I can't close it right now, but when it closes, it should be pretty damn straight up and down with this. And when we get it like that, I don't think it's going to be this piece of pipe because it's too small, but I'm going to weld something on wherever it is that the tongue goes out, and we'll cut it to size, just something so it can slide into. So you can just put the tongue in and close it, and that'll be the end of it. And hopefully this gate won't slam into there anymore, and we can get rid of that piece of rope. So I'm going to pre-drill my holes. I've got my SDS there, and I've got a bit of power. Pre-drill my holes, put my bolts in, put you on time lapse, and hopefully it's still level when I check it again. So we're all finished here. Went pretty well. I mean, we do have pretty plumb plumbed up nicely. And it is level as well this side, which is important because before, as our hole was out and even back, it would make the gate want to slam extremely hard this way. Now, whatever I did wrong, it does slightly want to come back this way, but it's nothing like it used to be at all. And I'm happy with it. You know, you get the tingling feeling. You do something and everything's going right, and then, you know, it's just going too perfectly. And then, you know, okay, let's put it on. Oh, wow, look, that's plumb, nice and level. I drilled a new hole there and everything. And then you go and close it. And as you can see, it's not really slamming. It will a little bit as soon as I get over here, but that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really at all. Look at that. Oh, look, that's great. That's great. That's great. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? Nice plumb and level with the shed and everything. And then you look at the gap at the bottom. And you realize you didn't account for that. And you assume wrongly that the person who built the wall that used to be here. So there used to be a wall going right along here. And there used to be another wall where that gate was. We changed it all out when we built this shed years ago. Which is also why this little stub is here. Because that's where the blocks used to be. You can actually still see the imprint from where the blocks came off. They went along here. Now, you'd assume that when you build a block wall, that it would be level with a spirit level, not level with the ground, which is what he did. This person did. Now, I'm not going to publicly say who did it, but he knows who he is. And he doesn't work here anymore. But the fact of the matter is, when you're doing something like this, you should always check your level all surfaces before you go and assume that they're level. Now, there's a couple options I could do. I could move this bottom hinge back, which would bring that down, and that would, you know, solve that under issue, because a lamb is going to 100% go underneath that. Or I could put netting underneath, which is probably what I'm going to do. But see, the problem is if I do move that hinge back, we're going to go straight back to the problem we had before, which is the gate will absolutely slam itself like a spring. And we don't really want that. So I like it. I like how it is. See, you can't even really move it down. I mean, you could try to drill a hole in the concrete there, but previous experience tells me that that will just grind its way out of proportion again. So I think the best thing to do here is put some netting underneath with a few stones or something heavy tied to it, so it just hangs down and stays down. That should stop any lambs from going underneath. And I do have future plans for this yard, so it won't be here forever. But I think it's a valuable lesson to learn today. Check all your surfaces before doing something like that. But hey, at least I at least I put it up nice and plumb. Normally, last time I put up a gate, it wasn't plumb at all, and it slammed into whatever other side, and I had to redo it 2 or 3 times, and it was... At least I got it right the first time. But, yeah, the only other thing I did was I came over here, and I made this hole a little bit deeper. It was only going in about halfway, so that's good. We can let the rams back out. The rams aren't going to get underneath that, so they should be fine. But, yeah, the joys of it. Always check your surfaces. Oh, boy, I really did myself with this one. Better laugh than to cry, though.
I don't have bellows, dude.
Alright, I'll get that.
I have no more dog.
Alright, we'll get some more dog food. That's what it is, sir. Wait for your food. Alright, sit. Wait. I wish y'all listened as well as you do. Go on, take it. Good girl. Good girl. Jack got his food. We'll leave him alone because he gets cranky if we get around him. We got Meg and Archie. head outside now. Ooh. Bitter cold. It's warmed up a bit, but it's still bitter. Ooh. Eugh. All right, who's hungry? Come on out, come on out, come on out. Okay, sit down. Meg, sit. Sit. No, not for you. Archie, get in your bed. Stay. Wait. Wait. Ah! You cheeky one. All right, take it. I have yours. 1 minute. Archie. Sit. Sit. Wait. Go on, take it. Good boy. I have to lock him in here because he's so skittish that he'll actually leave his food to go see someone else. Come on, your food's inside, honey. All right. Wait.
Sit. Go on.
Good girl. Well, that's really gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. You've seen some bits of my day. You know, I try to film it when I have something interesting going, but today was a bit of an impulse. I wasn't going to at first, and I said I'll make a day out of it, and hopefully I get enough stuff for a proper video. You've seen me make some mistakes, which were delightful, and we'll have to remedy that some other time. But if you did enjoy it, let me know, and maybe I'll make some more content like this. Did you want to say something? He's a mute, I forgot. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. And Happy New Year!